Midnight Wolf Tarot going live once again. Yeah, go tell a friend if they're trying to see within. Yeah, welcome to the Wolf Pack. Wolf can give me a reading. I know that you got me. I want to give in, but I just keep on trying. And needing some guidance. My lucky is lucky. What the cards reveal? Come on, tell what spirit feel. It don't matter who, where, when, where, why. I know I got it. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Yeah, you gon' love it here. Ain't I bet you leaving with a smile. There's nothing but love in here. Welcome to the Wolf Pack.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Midnight Wolf Tarot. Thank you for tuning in again. I definitely do appreciate it. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world today. New donation from Stormy. Storm, how you doing? Thank you very much for that donation. I appreciate you. Let's see what you ordered here. So it looks like for 2 questions, my dear. I'm Cat Lady, just changed my name, but I'm Katie. It's feeling stormy. Hey, you know what? Sometimes we just feel in that vibration. I just went through that, right? I went through a channel name change, and I wanted to go back to what I originally was, and that's Midnight Wolf Tarot. So we go through these functions and changes as we need to reinvent ourselves and feel like where we're comfortable. So I like seeing the change. I like seeing it. My dears, we have you down for 2 questions. How can I help you today? Okay, question. Can you please see what Jordan is thinking about for Katie? What is Jordan thinking about Katie here? Oh, okay. I'm hearing that they're being very careful. Yeah, I'm seeing very careful energy here. But there's investment. Yeah, there's investment, right? When I said that investment, I'm getting a lot of pentacles here. They feel like that you're an individual that is easy to talk to. But they feel like that there's something that needs to change. I feel like that they feel like there's something that needs to change on their part. So this is what I'm talking about here. So we have the 5 of Wands and we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles being in reverse, we're not in a position where we're truly ready to offer what we truly want. So we have the 7 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here. Within this vibration, they're trying to figure out what they can offer you, what they can actually present to you. So they're trying to figure out, is this worth going after? There is something about themselves that they don't really feel as confident. They're in this place of real depth of negativity. This sense of being lost. So here we have the Eight of Pentacles here in reverse. So is this worth investing more time in? They feel like that they've wasted your time. Although that you guys may have had a past here, because I got the Six of Cups here. They know that there's a lot in their transition that it has gone backwards here. I feel like that they do think about you. I feel like that they think about the times that have been lost. I think that they feel like their failure of not showing up for situations, because we got the King of Swords and the King of Wands both in the reverse position right there. So lack of passion, lack of control, lack of wisdom, lack of appreciation. And that's the biggest thing here, because we have the Four of Cups and the Six of Cups. But the Four of Cups and the Six of Cups, I feel like they still do think about you. I feel like that they are in a position where they do feel a lot of regret. But we do have the Tower here. With that Tower, a massive change needed to occur here. And I feel like that the things that they needed to do on their side is a situation that they need to sort out. But interesting enough, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles here, the Ace of Cups, but we have the High Priestess in reverse. No matter what, when we're ready to move on with our life, at some time we have to cut the cord. If you're not looking for them to come back into your life, you have to make a transition to proceed to move forward. Intuitively know that it's time to make a change. So it no longer matters what they think about you. You need to proceed forward for yourself, my dear. All right. Let's see what you said. We're divorced, by the way. We don't talk. Okay. He fucked up big time and he did waste my time. My darling. I just have anger towards him. So with that, my dear, that's when you want to step in. And I know that it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. But that's when you want to step into a vibration of forgiveness. And it's not even so much a forgiveness for him, but it's sending out that frequency of forgiveness and say, hey, I forgive myself for any situations that have occurred in my position. And I forgive them for where they are and I let it go. Because as we sit in anger and we stew in that anger, they still have control over us. They emotionally still have control over us and our energy. You got to release that. Right when I said that, my throat chakra went. You got to release that energy so you could be free of that anger. So then you can just start to move towards a better future for you. For the person that's supposed to come into your life can then enter, because we're not tied up into our past. That's really relevant here with the Four of Cups and the Six of Cups here. We're not waiting for this apology. That's probably never going to occur. So we have to bring in that forgiveness for ourselves so we can release this energy and to be able to move forward in essence and happiness of what we know we truly deserve. I feel like Jordan is in a position to where they know that they need to correct a lot of things about themselves if they ever decide to reapproach you. They know they have a lot of work and they don't expect you to wait for them. I feel like that deep down they have a lot of regret. I feel like the fact that this has come apart here with the Tower, the fact that this has changed complete frequency, they know that you guys will always have a history with the Six of Cups here. But I feel like they do care because we do have the Ace of Cups here. I feel like they do still have love for you. But with the High Priestess here in reverse, they're not ready to take action on this at this time. Because they know here, with the two kings, King of Wands, King of Swords, they know that they're still not in the right place to approach you. But do they care about you? Yes. But I feel like they care enough about you to stay back until they can correct what they need to from themselves. Yes, he is sitting and thinking in regret. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. He will until he decides to make a change. You know. And sometimes we have to hit rock bottom to see that frequency and to be able to move up from there. And I feel like that they're hitting that point. We're seeing the two kings in reverse like that, two high-powered kings in reverse. It's like we're not thinking about ourselves in a confident way. We're not thinking about ourselves. We're not thinking with the King of Swords in reverse. We're not using our logical mind. We're the straight and emotional mind, extreme emotional. And when we're just there, then we're not understanding what the hell we're trying to do. You need a combination of both. You need to be in the middle, logical, emotional, to make proper decisions. If you're too extreme logical, that's a problem. Too extreme emotional, that's a problem. Right now, they're extreme emotional right now. They don't have the wisdom that they need to sort themselves out. Far from perfect. Having those two kings in reverse, that could be a sense of ego. I'm surprised the King of Pentacles didn't come out. That's just a sense of ego and pride because they don't want to admit that they're wrong. They don't want to admit the fact that they've made a mistake. They don't want to admit that they have failed and that they failed you. So we want to stay stuck in our ego. Question 2, my dear. All right. Will people around him see who he really is? That's a great question. And image control for himself. Yeah. Onto him. Yeah, that's that King of Swords, King of Wands, vibration. Being stuck in their ego. They know everything, right? When they know nothing. Someone that knows everything that knows nothing. All right, question 2 here, Katie. Will people around him see who he really is? Okay, it's like people around him see Jordan for who he really is. Will that time come? Ooh-wee. And wow. It's going down. The tower came flying out again. I feel like that this is relatively soon. I feel like within the next 3 months that a lot of things are going to shift and a lot of different dynamics here. People are going to see him for who he truly is. And there's going to be a big separation within this. Not going to be able to hold their lives forever. So here, we have the Five of Swords with the Empress, right? So we're in a position to where they've been able to pull the wool over other people's eyes. But that time has come to pass. In the next 3 months, everything is going to collapse for them the rest of the way. We have the Tower and we have the Ten of Swords. People are going to see them for who they truly are. And when they do that, they're going to put them in a position of setting a strong boundary to not have them cross. Where they try to go after this and say, hey, well, you know what? This is who I'm not this way, their power is taken away. The false mask is coming off. And when you do that, then a lot of people are going to disconnect from them. Nine of Cups and the Six of Wands here to the Nine of Pentacles. Investment in them. A lot of people are going to step away. I do see this in the next 3 months. People are going to see the words that they say. All right. Page of Swords here. Eight of Swords. It's like, and the Page of Cups. It's just like, I feel there with the Page of Cups that they have emotionally manipulated a lot of people. Emotionally manipulation is what I'm getting here. And the false mask is about to come off. And everybody is going to see them for who they truly are. Yeah. That's is what Spirit is passing down. They're like emotional manipulation to the highest extent. They try to do what they can to get their way. And I see 808 as I'm saying this. Infinity. They think that there is no wrong for them. When everything is wrong. And they have to be willing to admit that to themselves to make the ultimate change that they need to make. If they want a new beginning and a new opportunity and a fresh start, they have to start with not lying to themselves. That's the biggest thing here, is for him to look in the mirror and be able to face themselves and continue to not lie to themselves in the mirror. That's the biggest thing. It's just like, otherwise we just have emotional manipulation, challenge points, not worth fighting for. He doesn't want anything. His mom supports him. And more than likely, not to be rude or disrespectful, more than likely his mom supports him because they are similar in personality. People like that can support someone that is emotionally manipulating other people is a portion of their parent. So very well, his mom is similar to him, and that's why she can stand in support. So that's what I have for you, my dear. I appreciate your donations, and I hope that you get to a better place, my dear. I feel like that emotionally you deserve to be able to set yourself free. And like what I said about anger, do the forgiveness for yourself and set yourself free, and don't allow yourself to be emotionally tied to them and have them have power and control over you. Absolutely. You're the most important. At the end of the day, you are important. And through this journey that we can find ourselves not as important, you're very important, and you deserve to be happy and appreciated. So remember that, my dear. Remember that. You deserve all of that. Thank you so much for your support today. I definitely appreciate it. Yes, you can ask another question. What's up? And Cat Lady, I'm not sure if you're interested in joining the membership program. This is a great week to join. It is $8.99 a month, but this week it comes with 6 questions alive. So you can get 12 questions this week on Wednesday and Friday, and that's going through the rest of January. So definitely a great deal. Definitely check it out. Would love to have you a part of the Wolf Pack. Thank you so much for that donation. For 2 more questions. All right, question 1. I'm going back to school. Congratulations. Going back to school be a good decision for me in the long term. This is something I should pursue. So are we going in the right direction, right? All right. For Katie Spirit, they were thinking about going back to school. Would this be a good decision? Yeah, absolutely, my dear. No worries, you don't have to be sorry. Would this be a good decision for them if they were to go back to school? That's a good way to phrase it. Let's see what opportunity lies ahead, right? Right when I said, let's see what opportunities lie ahead. Right when I said that, the world came flying out. The world came flying out. New beginnings, opportunities, transition of where we want to go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And the main question, the 2 other cards that came flying out, you have the Devil in reverse, which we like to see there, and we also have the 8 of Cups. So as we're walking on this journey here, what do you truly want to do? What Spirit is passing down to me is write down 5 different careers that you would like to go in. What are the pros and cons of these careers? And as you do that, you're going to find what you truly want to do. Would you be wasting your time? No. Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands coming flying in. I feel like that this is a good transition for you. Again, we see 8-8 where before I saw 808. I feel like that this is a good transition for you. I feel like that you're going to get to a place where you want to be. I know that you're kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Maybe because of the fact that, like you said, you don't want to waste your time. But it's finding the right thing that's going to make your heart sing. That's going to make you want to go after it. So here we have the Two of Pentacles here, okay? So this is where we're trying to figure out, like, is this really where we want to be? Is this what we should do? And yes, we have the Seven of Swords. Take the opportunity that's being presented here. Six of Pentacles here. It's just like, send out what you truly want and be willing to receive what you deserve. So that's really, it's just like, really think of the things that you would like to do. And Spirit is showing me 5. Write down 5 careers that you would like to go into. Write down the pros and cons of all those careers. And then you'll find out what you should be going to school for. You do have the Four of Swords here in the reverse, so I do see you going after this, and this is leading to your happiness. I feel like that there's going to be a major transition between March and April where you're going to make a final decision on this. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Six of Cups. I love this. You have the Star, and you have Justice. Signing a contract alone. I see you going back to school. And I don't feel like you'll be wasting your time. I feel like that you're going to actually find what you truly want to do. And as you do that, you're just going to soar. You're going to soar. So I don't see it as you wasting your time at all. I see it as you truly finding your purpose to be happy, my dear. I love that frequency for you. Absolutely. That's the time where I'll be going. There you go, my dear. There's your confirmation. Right there's your confirmation. And you're going to do great. You're going to do great. Question 2. Will I get less with good? Okay. And you percent. Okay, will I get less with a good 80%? Let's take a look at this here. All right, time and effort, time and effort, time and effort. Interesting what I'm already seeing here. Lemon, thank you very much for that. Super. Appreciate you. Interesting things what I'm seeing here. I feel like that you're sitting waiting, hoping that this works out. And you have the 9 of Wands here with strength. I do feel like that you're going to get paired. I do feel like that there is something here for you. Hi, Lemon. I feel like that here a little bit that you do have a guard up. It's not so much a guard up, but it is a boundary. There's something particular that you're looking for. But we have the Chariot. I do see this moving towards you here. And it's nothing for you to regret or be concerned about. I feel like that this is going to work out. Absolutely. Temperance. This is going to work out in its own time. So I feel like that, yes, that you'll be paired. I feel like that this would be a good thing. You do have the Tower in reverse here. So I'm seeing a lot of positivity instead of negativity. Let's see our last 2 cards, right? Boom, boom. Absolutely. Got the 4 of Wands, 11 card, 4 of Wands with the Ace of Wands, my dear. Good vibration and flow we have here. This is a very good thing. I feel like that this is what you've been waiting for here. We do have the Hermit here, Queen of Swords, and the Page of Cups. I feel like that in the transition of what you're looking for is about to come through for you. So this is a big yes for you. I feel like a lot of positive energy and flow here. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's just like, and I'm seeing a lot of positive energy and flow there, my dear. Thank you so much for your donation. I definitely appreciate it. I hope you found that as a benefit. I hope that I was able to help today. Sunshine, good morning. Good morning, Sunshine. Thank you for being here. I do have a little bit of a delay this week. So I'm not going to be doing, and it will all be okay. Yes, it will all be okay, my dear. It will work out. Absolutely. So I'm not going to be doing night shows tonight and tomorrow, but we will be doing a night show on Thursday. I'm at a different location right now, so things are kind of changing this week a little bit. Still, the member lives are still on at the same time, so that's not changing. But having to shift some things around. Okay, next up we have Lemon. We got Lemon. All right. How does this feel about me? All right, Lemon, let's check this out. Let's feel about them. Ooh, I said feel about you. Woo! Hoo, hoo, hoo. You get the Four of Wands and the World. Somebody's feeling you. My goodness. Okay, and you got the Star. You kind of light up their... No, you don't kind of... You do. You light up their life here. I feel like that they do care. I feel like that at times that they may feel like that there's other opportunities here with the Seven of Cups, but we have the Two of Cups here. Commitment and the Two of Cups. I feel like that they want to be committed to you. I feel like at times that they can be shy and or standoffish to make you think that there's nothing there. But we have the Sun and the Magician. It's just like you really bring something to the table for them. Okay, so we're at the Five of Wands here. And you want to be put on the screen. Boom. There you go, my dear. So yeah, so we have the Eight of Swords here. So a lot of positive energy and flow. I feel like that they do have a good energy. I feel like they have good intent, but I do feel like that there's like the shyness in their energy that can come off a little standoffish. That may make them appear to not be friendly at times. But we have Justice. I don't think that they intend to come off negative. They don't intend to. They do care about you here. With the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups, that they see you clearly. It's like when they look at other opportunities, when they look to the opportunities of the Seven of Cups, they see you. They see you. You're absolutely welcome, my dear. Let's see what we got at the bottom of the deck for you. You have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Chariot. I feel like this connection is going to move closer together. I do feel like they care. I do feel like they have respect for you. I do feel like that they have a weird shyness that makes them look standoffish. But yes, I think that this is a good... How they feel about you is good. Okay. And what is your next question, Lemon? Oh yeah, she comes across as negative, even if we are close friends. Yeah, that's the whole thing. I feel like they truly care about you. I feel like that there's true commitment within themselves, that they really care about you. But I feel like that there's just a part of them that, yeah, it's like this. I keep getting that this shyness, standoffish energy. Okay, so let's pop this up and see what's going on. What is she not telling Lemon? What's going on? Thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate you. Let's see here. What is she not telling Lemon? Spirit, what is she not telling Lemon? Oh, okay. So right off the bat, there are a lot of challenges, problems, situations that they're going through that they don't feel like you can help them with. So I feel like that this is a lot of the non-intentional energy that they care about you, but not trying to drag you into their BS. We have the 10 of Wands that came out really quick with the 2 of Swords. This is telling me that they're in a transition of time where they feel very lost, even though that they're being met with challenges. Instead of reaching out for help, that it is coming into themselves here. They don't really have the clarity of what they're trying to do. So here we have the King of Pentacles. Everything is kind of getting flipped upside down for them. I also feel like that they're having a struggle when it comes to finance. I also feel like they're too stubborn to reach out for help. That's why we have the Queen of Swords here in reverse. I feel like when instead of reaching out for help, that they are more defensive than of the positive. That they're trying to make it look like and appear that they are still in control, when they're not in control. Their life is coming apart here. Their life is coming apart. Yeah, they feel trapped. They feel stuck. 8 of Swords. They feel stuck in this transition here of challenge moments in their life. We have the Page of Wands here. They feel like there's no point of saying anything because nobody's going to be there for them. They feel like that this is going to take off. I feel like that if they were to tell you what's going on, you would be willing to help them. You would be willing to be there for them. But they're wanting to take the hard road, is what I'm hearing. Wanting to take the hard road, yes. We have the Empress in reverse. I would not be surprised if they're having some type of financial issue, that they got themselves into something that they can't quite get themselves out of, and they don't know what to do. There is a lack of finance here. There is a problem when it comes to their finances. Yes, Page of Pentacles in reverse. They don't know what to do. I feel like they got themselves into something, and now they feel stuck. They don't know how to reach out for help because other people would probably tell them, hey, you know what, that wasn't you. You weren't using your common sense. Common sense is important here. Not seeing the things that you're supposed to see. There's also somebody here, what Spirit just showed me as well. There's also somebody here that it has taken advantage of them financially, and very well that's the loss and the challenge point, and they don't know what to do or what to say. I don't think that they ever expected to be in a position like this, so they're not protecting themselves, defending themselves. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. We have the Hierophant in reverse. So someone that did not have true faith here. And we have the Knight of Swords. So it's easier to run away from our problems and not running to our faith. Not running to our sense of spirituality to receive help in what we need. Instead that we're running past that and trying to run past that chapter like it doesn't matter, where it all has relevance. Probably her bad relationship, but she doesn't want to let them go. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's and that this is something too. It may not be necessarily that they don't want to let them go. It's just that there's relevance that they feel trapped in the situation and they don't know how to let them go, because what is going to happen to them if they do? What is going to be the repercussion if they let them go? Are they in a position financially to stand on their own 2 feet and to move away from the situation? That's something else to look at as well. An interesting perspective to see. She's the only one holding things together. It's very unfortunate when we find ourselves in situations like that. And it's also a challenging point if we feel like we're helping somebody and we feel like that if we leave that we're abandoning an individual. But if somebody is not treating us right, it's time to go. It's time to pack it in, and being willing to shift past the energy and go to a better place, a better transition, a better opportunity. I feel like at some point this year they're going to see that. There is a major transition that I see in May of 2026, that there's a big transition coming for them. I would not be surprised if they're no longer in this relationship by May 2026. Thank you for the reactions. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for the donations so far today. I appreciate the support to the channel. If anyone is interested in joining the membership, it is $8.99 a month. We are doing 2 shows this week, and the shows this week do come with 12 questions. We're starting it tomorrow, so it comes with 6 questions, and on Friday it comes with 6 questions. This is the time to join. We are doing this through January, so it is a great time to join. Normally with the membership, it does come with 2 questions and a channel message. If you don't feel like you need the channel message, then you can convert that to a 3rd question. So a great deal, great opportunity. Check it out if you're interested. And we got your 3rd question here, Lemon. Let's check it out. What can I do to help her get out of her situation? What can you do, right? What can you do? A lot. Okay, so I just opened my deck, and right what I saw is the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. This is a little bit of tough love, but not coming at her in a harsh way. This is speaking the truth of the reality of what the situation is. And that can be hard to hear. But it is really showing them the signs that they're being taken advantage of and what is happening here. Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands to start this off at. So this is being in a position where we don't have a lot of guards up. This is a position where we're investing in positive energy and showing them the investment in themselves. That is the most important thing at this time. 10 of Pentacles here. You reminding them the importance of themselves before they were in this connection. Yes, their power, their strength, who they truly are, all the positive values that they truly have. Who are they? How is it that they have become a shell of who they used to be? It's time to you to remind them of who they truly are, to move away from the toxicity, remembering a life where things weren't so difficult, that this is the most important thing. But we have the Chariot. It still may stall them for a minute because it's going to be hard to hear, but ultimately they know individually that you're telling the truth. I don't feel like that they're going to be upset with you. I feel like that they're in a position, right? When I said in a position, this card flew, so let's see what it is that they need to heal. They know they need to heal. They know that you're there, not in judgment. You're not there in judgment to judge them, but you're there to lend a helping hand to the healing process. And saying, remember when you were stronger without this relationship. And it's important. And I feel like they'll heal you. Page of Pentacles. I feel like that if you come at this with an open, honest heart, and you're not in a judgmental energy, and you just speak from your heart and tell them what you are observing and what you see, and just reminding them that, hey, they're not abandoning anybody and they shouldn't be abandoning themselves. That's the most important factor here. And with that is great reward, Page of Wands. I feel like that this conversation that you have is going to make the transition of them leaving in May. And we have the 5 of Wands here in the reverse with the 6 of Cups. And we do have the Queen of Wands in reverse. This isn't going to be an easy transition for them, but I feel like that they're going to get their new beginning and opportunity here. Their death is at the bottom of the deck here as well. So it's just like with all this, I feel like that if you come at this with an open, honest heart, you're not in a place of judgment, and you're that guiding light, like you're just putting in that beacon of light for them to really get them to think about what is going on and just letting them know, hey, this doesn't have to be a problem. This isn't your problem. You're not abandoning anybody. You need to take care of you. When you come from a place of love, that is where change can truly transform and happen. And that's why we have death here. All right. And I feel like the reason that she's holding on tight too, it has nothing to do with love. I feel like that it has to do with more financial matters. How can they can or if they were to leave this relationship, could they stand on their own 2 feet? And if they're scared about that, then they're willing to stay in the situation until they can figure out how to get out of it. But in this transition of what I'm seeing, I feel like you're going to be that beacon of hope and light and understanding for them to make that decision in May that this is something that's not for them. That this just is not for them here. They deserve more. They deserve a lot more. And especially what you see, my dear. Thank you so much for your super chat today and your support, Lemon. I definitely appreciate you very, very much. You're absolutely welcome, Lemon. And definitely check out the membership program. It would be great to have you. Like I said, this is a great time to join. It does come with 6 questions alive, so 12 questions this week. It is going through the month of January. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're interested. I'd love to have you a part of the Wolf Pack. Have my hydration drink. Everybody always stay hydrated. It's important. Sunshine, how are you doing today, my dear? So true, right? I'm doing okay. Definitely felt like I was running behind this morning. Um, but I'm doing okay. So it's good. So I got my little hat on with my little ball on top. It's like definitely felt like I was running behind. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like the East Coast is stealing all of our snow. Here, it's just like we're not getting anything. It's like it's weird. It's like it's cold at night, and in the morning it's 60 degrees. And it's like it should be snowing. It should be snowing. So I have a feeling that we're gonna end up having a blizzard in April. I feel like it's gonna come to us when we're supposed to be in spring. I feel like it's coming for us. So enjoy the weather, right? So we better enjoy the weather now before all chaos comes. Interesting. I just got the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups that came out of the deck. Somebody interested in investing in the community. People want to reinvest into the community. I didn't realize you were coming on this morning. Yes. And that's okay. That's okay. Sunshine, it's all right. It's like I'm trying to narrow my schedule down. I'm trying to see where I can be on a consistent basis to where it's worth it, and at the same time trying to see when is the best time to come on at the same time. So trying to navigate that. Yeah, it's just like, then that was on me. I was, yeah. It's like, I'll get that up after I finish this live today, so I will get that set up. That one's on me. Absolutely. I should have had it up. I should have had this up. I meant to put it up last night, and then yeah, it's like got distracted. But not in a bad way. So it's like, yeah. Okay, well, now we got the Six of Cups here. If you like something about narrowing things down. So that's what needs to be figured out is when is the best time to come live and test those out and see where we should be. If we should just stay at the same time every day for a month and see what we get. I'm looking at analytics right now. Okay, but they can't give me a time yet. So the good thing is that we have a lot of new viewers that are coming. So that's good. That's good. We have returning viewers as well, but we're starting to reach a new audience. And I think that's just what I'm gonna have to do. Because looking at percentage and ratios, not a lot of my regular viewers are coming back. It's at a pretty low percentage. So it's really the new viewers. So it's going to take some research to really figure out where I should be at, what times and stuff. But I know for sure, like, and I know because I've been through this, even like when my channel was really busy. Tuesday was never a good day to really stream. I never really had I never had a good show. Like something would happen. There would be some type of toxicity. Or there's no one really showed up. So that's the thing. So like Tuesday, we may end up doing like an afternoon or evening show on Tuesday if it's not really active in the morning. Ever since I've had my channel, Tuesday has not been a good day to stream at all. And this has proven the point. Even like before, like I would set up lives, like I would not even having to set up a reminder. Just do a day of and launch it, and the audience would be here. But I know that my channel in general is going to take a lot of rebuilding because what has happened to it. But I'm willing to do all of that. Sean, hey, how you doing? So yeah, so a lot of rebuilding and shifting and changing. I feel like bringing back the free chats is good. I do want to try to do a combination show. Um, I know that that can be a little chaotic, but I would like to see what the results of that is because that used to be how my shows were. Um, I did everything in combination, free and donation together. And it just seemed to work better. So, yeah. It's like maybe we should try one this morning. I just start 50-50. That has relevance. So let's pull up that angel number. Angel number 50-50. Let's see. Spirit is talking to us today. Let's see. Here we go. 50-50. A period of significant positive change, growth, and new opportunities. Urging you to embrace transformation, trust your intuition, and find balance amidst life's shifts. Reminding you that angels in the universe support your journey towards a personal and spiritual development. It emphasizes adaptability, self improvement, spiritual strength, and the need for empathy in relationships, suggesting you're entering a phase of empowerment. Wow. And what were we just talking about, right? It's like making a shift, bringing back what we are familiar with and how it grows and everything else. Thank you for that super, my dear. Thank you, Sean. I definitely appreciate it. It's really got me thinking. I'm thinking about doing Sunshine. Would you be interested in doing a live like that if I reset up the live and launch it? Should we see what happens? It's like chaos. Sean, thank you. Thank you. It's like we can give it a go. I appreciate you, my dear. Thank you so much. It should be interesting. I'm gonna pull something up on my side. It's been a long time, and I keep getting this song. This song, it hit me yesterday. It hit me today, and I haven't heard this song in a long time. But I don't know, like, if this is a message for something, for someone. But it's just like it's been a long time since I left you. Now all I need to do is step two. That keeps going through my mind. I don't know why. But it's there. It's there. All right. So for Sean, what are my aunt's feelings after our conversation about my mother? Has she said anything? All right. Let's check this out. What are Sean's aunt's feelings after their conversation about their mother? Has she said anything to her? Confirmation here. So something. Although the conversation I feel like that you meant well within this conversation. You do have the Nine of Cups here with the Two of Wands. I feel like that they really heard what you had to say. I don't feel like that they were in a place of judgment. We do have the Hangman here with the Queen of Cups. On terms of them, I want to pull one more card in terms of their conversation with you. Yeah, Two of Cups. They feel like that you had a lot of truth to speak. They weren't in a position of judgment and they heard you. Now let's look at the reference if they have talked to your mother here. And it hasn't been received yet. I feel like that they're waiting to formulate the words and how they want to approach the situation, because we have the Three of Wands here and the Five of Swords. They're not looking for this to become a bigger issue. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. They're not ready to speak on this dynamic when they don't have everything together. Yes, they have the information, but how do they want to word this information that is going to be of a benefit for all parties, is what I'm hearing. That's going to be a benefit for all parties here. Yeah, we even have the Lovers in reverse. I feel like that there is a sense of disconnection with your mother that is very upsetting to you. And I feel like speaking to your aunt was a good way to try to not, pass the responsibility on to someone else, but trying to see if they can connect and understand why there's a problem here. We have the Lovers here in reverse. It's just like, this is a challenge point here. Okay, and then at the end here, we do have the High Priestess. I do feel like they're going to have the conversation. You also have 222 here. So I feel like they will have the conversation with your mother. It has not happened yet. They are trying to formulate the information on how they want to proceed with this here, and to be able to stand up for you and the situation for its highest good. That's what we're seeing here. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ten of Wands. We do have the Magician here. And we have the Star. I feel like that this is going to be a good outcome. Although that there may be struggle in the situation, I feel like the outcome of this is going to be good. I feel like the conversation between your aunt and your mother is going to be of a benefit. A lot of good is going to come out of it. So yes. That's what I have for you, my dear. I hope that was beneficial. They should put a symbol up, not their question, to be added to free list. Yeah, so what are we thinking? You're welcome. You are so welcome, my dear. And just realize that the one thing that Spirit is passing down right now, that you can, at the end of the day, the only person you have control over is you. Don't let the things with your mother change you. Keep your heart strong and continue to love deeply. And know that you're loved and cared about 100%. Okay? And just know that Spirit is watching over you and understands. Okay? And understands the challenges that is happening at this time. Thank you so much for your support today. I definitely appreciate it. Okay, they should put up a symbol, not their question, to be added to the free list. Yes, I think maybe like a green heart. Something relevant there to me is a green heart. Is that they can post up green hearts if they want to be added to the list. The most we'll add to the list for this show is 15. So we'll go through that and add that in sequence. Anyone that comes in, you're welcome, my dear. Anyone that comes in and you'll hear me say something about it, and this is what happened during the last live, with the individual that just came in and said, "Hi, Maud, can I be added to the list?" I didn't like that very much. You have a name. And you're doing a lot to try to get these lives going and to help support and everything like that. So I didn't care for that very much. So that's why I told you not to add that person to the list. It's just like you're more than just a mod. So yeah, make a list of their names. Then when it's their turn, they put their question. It was crazy last time. It was. People just shoot out their questions. They shoot out their questions and they have a sense of entitlement. And some don't, others do, and it's just like, you're getting a question for free and I'm giving my time for free. So it's like, that's something with the free chat. That's what made me move away from it, was a sense of entitlement and rudeness of people. um hey, and that's okay. um that's okay, Sunshine, absolutely, because it is overwhelming. It's very overwhelming, when I open up my free and it's at a certain time. A lot of people do show up, but that's a good thing that people show up. But at the same time, it's just like when you're asked it repeatedly, can I be on the list? Can I be on the list? Can I be on the list? And you're trying to catch names. And I'll say it myself, it's like asked to be added to the list one time, put up a green heart, and get added to the list. We're taking the top 15. That's it. And then the free list is closed, and then we accept donations after that. So it's just like, we're going to give that a go. It's like confirmation here. I just got something here. Okay, I will be. Phone. Listen to me. So yeah. So we're going to give a live like that a go. So I'm going to drop this live, open up a new one, and launch it. So this be on standby. Yes, we need to put 15 only, and I'll keep posting it. Do they understand? Do they understand? So they understand. Yes. Yeah, it's just like, and I'll put it on my ticker. We are taking the top 15. And what will happen is that if someone gets on the list and they're not in the room when they're called, then they are skipped. And if they get upset about that, because a lot of times they'll put themselves on a list, they'll go into 3 of the rooms and get put on a list, and then they try to come back and say they were here, and that's just not true. Like I can see through all of that. I can see through all of that. So, I skip people, and that makes people feel a certain way, which is fine, but that could have been a spot for somebody that really needed a question answered. And so that's why I kind of have a high stance on that situation. Hi, Millie, how you doing? Welcome in. How you doing? So yeah, think good plan. Think good plan, and see what we want to do with it. So what I'm going to look at, because it's been a while since I did a combination show, so that's what I'm looking at here. It's been some time. I want to see. Man, it has been a long. Good, not goof. Good, how are you? Is this a paid only reading? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're getting ready to set up a new live where we're offering free chats and with donation. So yeah. I'm looking. Wow, it's been a long time since I've done a combination show. It's been a long time. And that song went through my head again. There is relevance to that song. It's been a long time. So left you. Step two, step two. So step two, what I'm getting from that step two is that is what this is supposed to be, is a combination show. And it's time to bring it back. Now I just have to find it. So the last time that I did a true free combination show, it's been a long time, was March 21st, 2025. That's when I quit offering those live. That is crazy. And after that, I did not, and I have just sat and waited. So yeah. So it's time. Let's do it. So I'm gonna pull from this. Okay. All right. So it might just take me a minute to put the show together. But once we're live, we're live. And if you haven't popped in yet, like right when you see it go up, to go ahead and just jump into the room, Sunshine. And actually, I'm gonna see if I can design the show while I'm live here. I'm gonna see if it's gonna let me do that. Like if I can do that, that will change a lot. So we can just get this set up. So I can see where I want to be here. Ooh, well, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Okay. I'm gonna change. There are some things I'm gonna change here. Just because we're looking for. I need to make a correction on this one. I can already see. So I need to find my account. Do this. And do that. So instead of doing 10 cards, I'm going to do 6. So free gets 3 cards and donation gets 6. Okay. This looks good. And so far it's let me set it up, so okay. So we're doing this today. So we're gonna set it for 9:15. Okay, so that live is now set up. This is great. How exciting. So now I need to go in and make some changes. See what we get. And I'm going to give that a go. Okay, so now we need to get into the video here and make some changes really quick. I'm sure the computer's like, what are you doing? I'm gonna go here. That. Do this. I'm just gonna leave it at that and see what happens. Okay, so I have the basics. Cassie, thank you very much for that. Not super. And Cassie, we're getting ready to shift shows here. We're doing a free and donation live. So I'll take this question and I have to drop this one down and open up the other one. So, good morning. All right. I'm going to see what I have for my banners. This could be a good one. Okay. So I have to just make some edits here. Okay. So I have my banner. I'm like doing this. Top 15. So Sunshine, I put on there for the list that we're taking the top 15 and to put a heart in the chat to be added to the list. Must be in the room for your reading. So I got that. Yeah, so I'm just going to say that it's a heart, so any colored heart. But they have to drop a heart to get onto the list. And we'll take the top 15 and then we'll go from there. Cassie, what is your question, my dear? As I'm going to do this and then zip over to the next live and we'll see how we do. We're jumping in. We're going to see how we go. And like Spirit's like, you're gonna be fine. Like bringing something, taking charge from the past. Yeah, I feel like this will be a good show. 909. 909 is what I see. 909. Right. Even if we just do it for a little while and see how it goes. And we almost reached the goal today on live. Thank everybody that contributed to that. To get us to the goal. We were only one away. We definitely appreciate it. And for the 7 likes, thank you very much. Okay. Highlighting. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. I've been really angry about a certain group of people I know from G. Can I have advice on the situation and how to get over it? Thank you. All right, Cassie. Spirit, they've been really angry about a certain group of people they know. G. What's the advice on the situation? How to get over the situation? I just had another song go through my head, Frozen. Let it go, let it go. It's like you're stronger than them. You're stronger than them. Don't give them the attention of having you step down and be angry at anybody. Okay, we have the high priestess. You're a higher ranking here. You have the hangman. It's like be in a position that you know that you're in a better place. 3 of Swords, like this shouldn't affect your heart as much as it is, but we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. It's like you're forgetting the empowerment that you truly have, my dear, and don't let other people take your power. Don't let them take control over you, even though it can be difficult when people are sitting there challenging you and you feel like you have to put up a firm boundary. But at the end of the day, you control you, my dear. Spirit is saying, hey, let it go into a different direction here. Yeah, the 7 of Pentacles. Yes, it's going to take some time. And with the 2 of Wands, I hear this is asking for forgiveness. Just forgive yourself, forgive them, and just set it free. Let it go, because there's no point of you running the risk of being in a trap for yourself. It's like, set yourself free and don't associate with these people. And if they have something to say, it's a reflection on them and it's going to be their own regret. You're here to set yourself free. You're the most important here. You have the 10 of Wands in reverse with the Magician and the 4 of Wands. 11-11. You're here. You are in control. You're in control. So if other people are pushing your buttons, they are in control. You need to be in a position where you are in control of your own buttons and your own emotions, and that you don't take charge and go after anybody just because of their behavior. If these people are behaving this way, it's time just to cut them out. Don't speak to them, and just take care of you. Let it go, because anger never gets you anywhere. Anger will never get you anywhere you want to be. And this pinpoint of happiness of what you deserve and what you want to do. You're supposed to go after your dream, your commitment, your happiness. Your happiness matters. But you have to be willing to step into that energy to be where you want to be, my dear. That's the advice. That's the advice I have for you, my dear. I hope you found that beneficial. I hope that that helped. Take charge. Stand up for yourself. You got this. All right, everybody. I'm going to drop out of this live and I'm going to open up the next one. So I'll see you all in about a minute. We have a minute to start that live. I'll see you all soon. Sunshine, I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody, for now.